Okay, so I'm going to kick this off with a pro tip. If you meet someone and they tell you their name, don't instinctively shorten their name. So for example, if I'm ordering food at your restaurant and you say, can I have a name for the order? And I say, Michael, don't shorten it to Mike. That's rude. Someone says, my name is Robert. Don't shorten it to Bob until you really get to know them. Unless that's your friend or a family member who has encouraged you to call them Bob. Their name is Joseph. Call him Joseph. Don't call him Joe. They didn't ask for that. No one did. Hi, Arthur. How you doing? I went to this certain fast food restaurant today, and it really struck me as a weird thing. Now, if you want to say, I don't know how to spell that, how do you spell Michael? I'll teach you. Just listen, I'll teach you. But don't just instinctively call me Mike. I'm not a Mike. This is a Mike right here. This is a Mike. That's Mike. This is Michael. I know. And it's not like it's a friend. So a friend is like, yo, Mike. Okay. I'll probably tell them like, hey, I don't really like that name, but that's fine. It was just some random person at Chick-fil-A. I'm like, what? Why are you doing this? I don't understand. I don't understand. Hey, founder, how you doing? How's things? Anyway, cheers to a new week. It's Monday. I know. Hey, Artie, how you doing? Use the name provided. It's a simple way to win friends and influence people. You know? Some people, somebody says, hey, my name's James. Nice to meet you. Don't go, hey, Jim. Although Jim is funny, but I'm not that mad about it. I just wanted to say it. I just want to start off on a random topic because it really caught me off guard because I was like, no, it's Michael. And they're like, okay. And then on the receipt, it said Mike. I'm like, if you really don't know how to spell it, number one, I feel bad for you because it's a very popular name. It's from this really popular book that was written like 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. I don't know.
Hey, Mr. Jim? Mr. Jim.
Jim.
Hey.
There's a telegram messenger for you over there.
That's great, founder.
There is? Okay. Thanks, Abe.
Well, that was weird. Why were we in first person right there?
I have no idea. But I doubt
I
someone
think
wants
we were
to give
in
me a big
his
pile
view.
of money.
That was really weird, but hey, that's what it's all about. Pavel,
Thanks,
bro.
Abe.
What's up, bud? Like, for example, if you meet Pavel and he says, my name is Pavel, nice to meet you. You don't just go like, hey, Pav, what's up? Pavel might not like that. Happy Monday to you, too. Let's see what, I don't know what this, who would send me letters here. How many weeks have you been off work, founder? That's the question.
Excuse me, mister. I'm Jim Milton.
Sort of,
Did
Jim
you have a
Milton.
telegram for me?
Yes.
Oh.
Here. Sign there.
Oh, wait, what?
Thank you.
Oh, this game is tripping.
Jim, stop. If you're the JM I know, stop.
Hey, G1.
It's Sadie Adler. I've got something to discuss. Pay good. Meet me
And
in
Progs.
Saloon in Valentine.
The Invisible
There
Man.
most days. Stop. Sadie Adler. I'll be damned.
Sadie Adler, I'll be damned. This is great. It's a great way to start the show. What's up, Jaden? John Rip Van Winkle. Damn, off of work for 3 weeks. 2 of them in Portugal and another week settling in. That's cool. Usually when I take a vacation, it's short and I gotta go like right back to work when it's over. It is not that fun, honestly. But good to see you all here. I'm sorry for starting off on kind of a rant, but I just feel like everyone should hear that every once in a while. Just remember, don't be, I don't know, rude, I guess is the word. My boy, Lenny. I miss Lenny. He's a good guy. Oh, what's going on here? What's this? Looks like there's a letter that's on the table, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm supposed to sit down, maybe? I don't think I was supposed to come in here yet. The pizzas were delicious, thank you. Especially the Hawaiian was really good. I've never made a Hawaiian pizza before, but it worked out really well. Had a little bit of spiciness from the jalapenos, and then the rest of it, the Canadian bacon, which is what we call thick cut ham here. I don't know why we call it Canadian bacon, but... And the pineapple. It's really good. The dough was good too. It was a little bit... I'm still learning. Like, I'm trying different recipes and stuff. A little bit harder to make it into a pizza than previous, but it cooked well, and it tasted great. What am I supposed to do here? 20 hours of what, Jaden? What'd you do for 20 hours? Game. Am I supposed to go to this, like, fast travel spot? Nope. It doesn't surprise me this game's tripping out a little bit. Am I supposed to be on the roof? Maybe. Oh, Founders making it official with family members, meeting family members and everything. I'm glad you met somebody, dude. It's really cool. I think I'm supposed to pick up this letter, but 20 hours playing RDR2. You got some time to put in. Arthur Morgan, how many hours do you have playing Red Dead Redemption 2? I can't do anything here. I feel like I'm supposed to sit on the chair. Because I think I have, like, I don't know. I have a lot. I remember we all talked about it at one time, and I feel like Arthur had like 3,000 hours or something crazy. 9,000. Yeah. It's quite an investment. That's why you're so good. That's why you know all this stuff. I guess I could probably figure it out, right? Like I could go to the pause menu. I feel like Social Club's only going to tell me... What? Yeah, I don't think this is actually going to show me anything. Nope, this doesn't show me anything. But I have a lot. Hey, Buster. Happy Monday to you, too. I'm going to reload for my last checkpoint. It's the best I can do. I don't know what else to do. Show her your hometown. That's nice. Isn't that fun? Show somebody around your place. Especially if they had not been there. Buster, today's your Sunday. No work today then? Good. I worked, surprisingly, for a day after a holiday. It wasn't that bad. Really not that painful. I also worked my butt off yesterday cleaning the camper, outside and inside. Mrs. Musk helped with the inside. Oh, look, he's already tripping out.
Hey, Mr. Jim? Mr. Jim?
Hey.
My name, Jim.
There's a telegram messenger for you over there, near the house.
There is?
So look, Jim's over there. He's on the...
Thanks,
yeah.
Abe.
So whose eyes was I just looking through?
What do you think you want?
I think I was looking through his
no
eyes.
idea.
That man right there, who just climbed the
I
fence.
doubt someone wants to give me a big pile of money.
That was really weird. Not gonna lie.
I see him. Thanks,
Yeah,
Abe.
I think we both love this game. Clearly you do. But we also play a lot of other games too. I agree. I like it. It's because we have PS Plus, and we also have good friends here that tell us about other games that we should try. It's one of my favorite parts of streaming. Learning about other games.
Mister. I'm Jim Milton.
I'm gonna try skipping this
Did you get a
cutscene
telegram for me?
if I can.
Yes, here.
No,
Sign
no, I
there.
can't.
Thank you.
Smart move, Founder. Introduce her to one of the best, if
Jim,
not the best games of all time.
Stop. If you're the JM, I know.
Yeah, we saw it through his
Stop.
first-person eyes. I don't know why.
Sadie Adler. I've got something to discuss. Pay good. Meet me in saloon in Valentine. I'm there most days. Stop.
What's going on? It'd be weird if this is like a game-breaking
Sadie
bug.
Adler. I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. Way over here. Speak to Abigail at the house. I'm gonna go real slow. So Abigail's supposed to be inside the house, but she's not there. That's the problem. I'm just gonna walk over real slow, let the game load its stuff in, do what it is. So yeah, cleaned the camper yesterday. Made some pizzas that were very good. What else did we do? Watched a good movie over the weekend. I'm not recommending it because it's a very strange movie, but called Blue Velvet, by written and directed by David Lynch, the man who did Twin Peaks. Really bizarre and jarring movie. Really jarring. So don't go out and like rent it. Like Michael said, this is a great movie. It's a great movie, but it's also very strange and very difficult to watch. But it was cool. That makes sense to me too. That letter looks precarious, like it's supposed to be used in the cutscene. I'm just wondering if I went there too quickly, or maybe this is just broken. Wouldn't that be a thing if I made it all this way to the epilogue and it's just a game-breaking bug? Buster, you getting ready for spring? Okay, cool. I hope that's what you mean by raking your garden. Could be your yard too. No, no nougats from Nova. No Nova nougat. Say that 5 times fast. No. What can we do to break the bug? First person, maybe? Buster trying for a gifted membership, and it worked. I went to AG507. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to try and break the bug by going outside and just doing some stuff. Buster fixed it. He broke it, so it only makes sense that he fixes it.
Hey, mister.
Morning.
How'd we end up here, huh?
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to hang out for a minute. This has got to fix itself somehow. I'm not even sure how to force this to work. Right, I can't go any further, but there's no prompt to pick up the letter. When I walk near it, there's nothing. So I'll go milk a cow. Let's do something else. The cow's not in here. That would be a good answer to a really silly problem that YouTube does something each week. All right, there's no cows to milk, but I'll talk to Tom.
Mister.
Hello.
See what's upstairs. I'm gonna take a little tour around the farm here and just see what's going on. And nope, can't smash my way through the doors. Fair. It's a manly way to get down the ladder. Whoa.
Hey, fella.
Greetings.
Arthur gifted a membership, and Founder's been around for 12 months with a membership. Thank you. Glad to have you here. Your avatar looks awesome blown up like that, by the way. And Arthur's membership went to Onat Ilki Yildiz. That is a sweet name. Thank you. Maybe I should ride a horse and then come back. I'm going to try and leave. Because it's not going to force me to do this, right? It's not going to... I don't think I have a horse, but I could probably take one. There's a bunch of them here. Look at the old man run. Oh, Arthur.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh, okay. I got dinged. It sounds Turkish. I wouldn't know. Alright, this might be good. Failing the mission is probably helpful. I'm gonna go to retry checkpoint. You left your belongings in the ranch. I'm gonna work this out. Unknown, what's up, bud? Accomplishment, redemption. You completed Red Dead Redemption. What the hell? No, I didn't. What's wrong with this game today? Yildiz means star in Turkish. Here we go. Fixed it. That was a weird issue. I don't know why I got a trophy for that. It was like, you're done now. There's
Darling
a bunch
John,
more missions to go, but you're
the
done.
kind lady in the village helped me write this.
She had men problems of her own, but that's a different story.
That's a different story.
I've begged you, but it don't seem to make much difference. I've tried everything I know to make you grow up. And you know I love you, but loving you means I can't watch you do this.
Good to see you, Unknown.
Time
Hope works
after
good.
time, we've had to
As good
run
as it
because
can
of
be.
your behavior and your decisions.
Is it better or worse
We
after
had
a holiday
son.
at your job?
I got a son. And I love our son enough that I can't have him around while you're like this. I had so many
Arthur.
dreams, John. I hoped you would change.
Euthus.
We all saw what happened to them that didn't, but you... Part
Wow.
of you is hell-bent on ending up
It's
the
very
same
different.
way.
And I love you too much to watch that no more. Abigail.
Thanks for telling me that, Progs. That's cool. When they come in, if they do come in chat, I'm going to pronounce it. I think it's Euthus, right? The spelling will never work for me, but I'll try to remember Euthus. Euthus. Ailes is slinging tacos. I'll take some al pastor y dos cachete.
Where's the wife, Milton?
She's out.
I saw her leaving
una
with the
lengua.
boy and the bags. What's going on?
You married, Mr. Dickens?
No.
That don't surprise me.
No.
What'd she do? Catch you with a showgirl? Or hear about you shooting more fellas over by Strawberry? Just who are you, Jim Milton?
I'm a family man. I can handle a gun, sure. Them men shot at me.
Just interested, that's all.
Ain't nothing interesting, unless you find gossip about a man's marriage worthy of your time.
Guess not. There's work to be done, unless you're running off too.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to work. Gotta save money, get her what she wants.
What does she
Aki.
want?
Als.
She wants a place of her own. Said she found a plot up at Beecher's Hope.
You? A rancher? You'll starve.
Probably.
Keep yourself busy. Take your mind off it.
Return to work. All right, get my mind off my woman problems. Good to see you, everybody. Ailes, founder G1, Buster, Oggs, of course. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I gotta go with the verde. Verde salsa is where it's at. Red salsa is good, but I like verde. Verde over rojo. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna milk some cows. Now the real salsa is that orange habanero salsa. Let's milk this cow all day long. Milk it, milk it, milk it. And Buster, you caused some problems in Saint Denis. I can't go to Saint Denis without causing some problems. Love these scenes. Whoa, you see him change? Ailes, how long? How long have you been playing it? I hope I'm saying your name right too. If not, correct me. This is a cool montage. I've always appreciated this, even though it's mostly just him doing farm stuff. It's pretty cool. It shows him like getting settled in and days going by where he's working on the farm. Not worried so much. He's a family man, but he wants to do the right thing to get back into the good graces. He wants to get away from gang stuff. A few months later. Hey, Chewie. Lucia, sorry.
But that's her full.
Hey, you know, I was wrong about you.
I got
Turned
you.
into a fine worker, Jim Milton.
Oh, thank you. Means a lot.
Good deal,
Hey, you
Ailes.
think I could speak with Mr. Geddes? See if maybe he's open to offering me some
And
guidance?
yeah, lots of
I'm
social
sure he'd
calls
be
to send
happy
in
to
here.
hear you speak at
There's
least.
sensitive people over there in that city.
Thank you, Mr. Dickens.
Oh, is this the one time we get to go in this house? Because remember, I was able to sneak into this house because of the mods. Do you actually get to go inside? Do we sit and talk with him by the fireplace? Or do we just get to peek inside?
Hey, son. How's that bull?
Fine, Mr. Milton.
Your father in? Could I have a word?
Sure, I'll just get him.
Paul!
I'm right here. What's the problem, Milton?
Sorry for the disturbance, sir.
Oh, no problem. My wife, she just began her morning discourse on the subject of my faults. Experience I think every man can relate to.
I think you'll love it,
ways,
Founder.
my
Driving
wife-
is one of my favorite things in life.
My wife also
Love
has
driving.
issues with some of the decisions I've made. Real issues. Do you believe a man can change, sir?
Where is this heading?
Guess I don't know. I've tried to be a good hand. I've worked hard to secure your property,
And for that, we are grateful.
and you've paid me well besides. The thing is, I suppose, I need to get a place of my own, so I can prove to my wife that I've changed.
I understand.
But I ain't got much money. I ain't asking to borrow none. But maybe you could go to the bank and put in a good word so they could give me a loan,
Would be helpful.
Loan, huh?
so I can buy that place, Beecher's Hope.
Yes, I know it. Yes, of course, sure. It'd be my pleasure. But take my advice, Milton. Take your money and go buy passage on a boat. Go to Brazil and forget all about family. I'm just joking, son. Just make sure you deal with Ansel Atherton at the bank. He's a distant cousin. Here's my name. Tell him to ask me direct himself. You'll get what you need.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I was young and dumb once, too. You'll get it back.
What up, Lone Wolf? Happy Monday. We can get inside. You want to see it? It's pretty odd. Or were you here last week when we did this? Sorry if you were. Mr. Getty Spaghetti. If it gives me the opportunity, it might quick cut us to somewhere else, but if it gives us the opportunity, I'm happy to show you what the inside of the house looks like. That's the John we all know and love from Red Dead Redemption. By the way, if you haven't headshotted the like button yet, please don't forget to do so. You've unlocked the Survivalist Challenge. This game is saying all sorts of strange things. Let's take a look. All right, Lone Wolf, I love it when you ask for things like this or when you point things out. Let's take a quick look together. You too, Founder? Cool. I'm probably gonna get in trouble from the game. They're gonna be like, a little bit of, what's his name? Willie Nelson? What? Anyway, I don't know. Here's what it looks like on the inside. It's beautiful. It's a really cool house. Me too. I'm sorry I skipped it. I'll restart this scene, I think. I'll skip the cutscenes and stuff, but this is what it looks like inside. It is pretty detailed. You would think that they planned on having some conversations in here. There's a couple funny things. We can hear this person playing piano. We listen closely. And the reason I say it's a person is because they end up talking. This door leads to nothing. That door obviously leads to nothing. I think one of these doors is like it's like a small room. So you can hear them kind of like taking lessons, maybe? All these doors do nothing. This door doesn't even open. Oh, no, it does. Sorry. but you can hear someone taking piano lessons. And then later, I think if we wait long enough, you'll hear them. Look at the way you goes up the steps, because they're not standard. Oh, okay, so he's not here, but their son or someone else was standing here last time. Of the Moonshine Shack? Maybe. It's more classical, I think. Maybe Baroque. So they must be like right here somewhere, because you can really hear it loudly. And so if we keep listening, I think they start complaining at some point. Like they start talking trash. They're unhappy about something. And there's a newspaper and there's a cup of coffee and we can sit down. Just take a little seat, chill. It's a functional clock if you look closely. Let's see if I can get to it. I'm pretty sure that says 9:20, which is what time it is in the game. It's considered a cutscene, but I think that says 9:20. From here, it looks like it. Let's get up close. Yep, just like many of the other clocks in the game, it's accurate. And then I assume this is maybe them when they're young. I just heard a dog bark. Interesting, isn't it? I don't think this really says anything interesting. Oh, I can sit here too. I don't use them that often, but I have. It's pretty cool. I think the concept of all of the clocks, including the sundial on top of that mountain, Shasta or whatever. See? Now she's crying. She's mad because she can't play. It's a little place that I'm sure they had some part of the storyline that was supposed to be here. You took piano in high school? That's cool. I played trumpet. Well, I played trumpet in middle school. By high school, I was playing guitar and playing in bands and stuff, not at school. So they had like an argument last time we were here, but obviously that's not happening. Sounds like your grandma. Oh, poor lady. All right, let me restart that last scene. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's his wife. We do meet her at some point. I feel like I knew that about you, G1. I sometimes wonder if I could do it, but I don't remember how long it took to get your lips to like deal with the pain of playing trumpet. It is actually a pretty painful instrument. More so, at least with the guitar, it's the tips of your fingers, so you use them in real life. But like, no, lips and trumpets and stuff, just pain. That's dope, Lone Wolf. I like the one you steal off the riverboat as well. I did not go back far enough. Sorry, y'all. We're doing this. I'm just gonna have to run through that because I do want to experience that Willie Nelson song. Oh crap! Wait. I guess I've just been playing off the autosave for a while, so unfortunately, we're not gonna hear the song. It is a cool watch. I don't think I have anything. Let's see if I remember right. The watch. It's here somewhere. It's like on this tab, so I have to actually.
Let's see.
Cannot use this item while mounted on a horse. Thanks. Let's see if I have a watch in my inventory. Yep. Collection of personal watches. Reutlinger. So I can't equip it when I'm on the horse. All right. I don't know why. That makes very little sense to me, but... There we are. It's a beautiful watch. Look at that thing. Looking good. And it's still on. Right on time.
Easy now.
Okay, so I think this wanted me to go to Valentine. I'm going to try and make my way to Valentine without using the map. Just my compass. South feels right. Go through this burned out bit of forest.
Hey, easy.
Easy. I thought we were supposed to go to the saloon. I remember that one. Lone Wolf. Oh yeah, we got some friends. No one's substantial. Okay. What's up, my hunter friend? Should I be going to Blackwater? I thought I was going to Valentine to meet up with Sadie. I guess the bank is another place to go to as well. All right, I'll go there. I'll meet up with Sadie some other time. I trust you. You have 9,000 hours in this game. You probably know. And I think this is the first time really in the game that you're allowed to go down here without getting shot at. This is Owengia, so I'm on the right path. It's so cool when this part opens up, especially the first time playing it. I don't quite remember, but I think that I most likely didn't even know that there was a southern region. What are you doing? Got the shotgun out for cougars, sir. And I should have gone down there.
Look, who's
Oh, what?
is that jumped up farmhand from Pronghorn?
Boys, do you never learn? Clonk. Bye, guys. I gotta eat something. So we talked about my weekend. What did you guys do? A nice relaxing one? No, there is no interior in the church in Valentine that I'm aware of. And it's weird because with the mod that I have running, you can only get inside of buildings that mostly only get inside of buildings that have been used in the game. So for example, there's a scene in Valentine, actually during the epilogue, where John goes to pick up Abigail and Jack at the doctor, and you can go in there. It's like a fully, or the pharmacy, whatever it's supposed to be. It's cool. It's a neat looking little place. It's got some like stained glass, a cash register, a bunch of like pharmaceutical stuff on them, and you can go in there. But if it's not a place where you have to at least get a glimpse inside of, for whatever reason, there's a couple that were probably parts of the story that they left out or that ended up on the cutting room floor. But for the most part, you can get anywhere that is included in the game. Kind of hard to explain, but that's the basics of it. You chilled with Daniel all day Sunday. That's nice. And you got Tuesday and Wednesday off this week. Is that in return for you working the holiday? Because that's really fair. You had to work the whole holiday weekend. It's fair that you get Tuesday and Wednesday off, in my opinion. You deserve it. It's been so long since I've been down this way. I don't remember all the trails, but I'm just trying to head in the general direction of southeast, because this is tall trees, obviously. And I want to get over there. I'm gonna just keep taking the trails through. Just regular days off? Okay. Well, they should give you, unless they're paying you extra for those holidays, I feel like it would be fair to give you some time off. That's how it works for me. Like, when I have to work a holiday, I usually just get that time off some other day. I hear the whistling of the herb man. Yep, there he is. Probably. Whoop.
Slow now.
Oh, that was a ram. I thought that was a person. Gobble, gobble. There we go. This is the road to Blackwater. Oh, what's going on? Easy now. Buster.
You're doing well.
There are worse, worse things to have. Hang on, I gotta feed this. I just heard a sound effect in this game that reminds me so much of Red Dead Redemption 1. I don't know if it was like a rooster or something, but whatever that sound effect was, that is straight up just like Red Dead Redemption. That happens all the time in Red Dead Redemption. Sandy knees. I actually don't know about the gun lantern glitch. I'm not familiar with that one. Or at least if I am, I don't remember it. Let's feed the horse. Give him no provisions for the horse. What? Well, all right then. This is a great place if you're needing to hunt cougars. Just stand on this rock at night. Cougar will show up. Blackwater, yeah, this way. Sushi Lord.
Morning, mister.
I bow to you, Sushi Lord. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. I'll take some tuna and some yellowtail sashimi, please. I know you're Sushi Lord, but I prefer sashimi. But if you make katsu, I'll have the pork katsu and a side salad, please. And one bottle of Sapporo.
Help the blind. Whoa.
What does this guy say to John?
Help the blind.
I'll help you out.
Help the blind.
Okay, I will. Do I not have any money? Yeah, I got $22. Why can't I give him money?
Help the blind.
You really blind?
Help a blind man.
Okay, you seem blind.
Here.
Double that order.
I see sand and ocean and palm trees. Find the black flower, and you will be rewarded.
All right, mister.
What does that mean? What's the black flower?
I'm doing just fine out here. So how about you
Stay
leave
here.
me be?
Don't waste any more time with an old blind man. Go out there and become who you are.
Can we find the black flower? Where is it? That's an interesting one. I don't think I've ever heard him say that before. Now, because I haven't been in Blackwater, there's probably some buildings we can get into in here too. I didn't even think about that. Hi, Jimbo. I'm your background noise. I'm happy to be your background noise.
Of course, some food. Just
Jimbo. The one and only Jimbo.
Whole lot of ugly business.
Just gonna take a look around. Excuse me, don't spill your towels out there. Okay.
Howdy there, friend.
The black flower.
God damn it, move out of the way!
I'm gonna keep that in mind. He said sand and palm trees. So it kind of makes me think it would be guarma, but I don't know.
Not so well.
Well, keep your chin up.
Sir.
Oh, the weather's hotter than a campfire at noon.
It's hotter than a campfire at noon. The husky muss.
Mister.
The husky muss. Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those moments. Jimbo, I tagged you, but you probably missed it. I found this product when I was at the race, the Indy race a couple of weekends ago, called, I think it was called Musky Muss.
I'm on a tight schedule.
And it was basically like flavored beef jerky, but instead of being beef, it was mushrooms. So musky muss out of mushrooms, I guess. But Lone Wolf says there's a painting of a cabin in South New Austin that has a black flower. Oh, I think we should go find that. Since I'm allowed to be here now. This is the bank, no? Or is this like the... No, the bank. There we go. First National Bank. Good, good. Good deal, Progs. How'd you make out? How about that F1 race this weekend too, huh? I think it's the Scratching Post cabin. It's the cabin in the most southwestern. I can teleport there. We can go check it out. Maybe Lone Wolf, if you'll hang out for a minute, I will ask for your help in locating it on the map. What does the map want me to do, by the way? Oops. Wrong bank. Yeah, it's true. Blackwater Hotel. Where's El Banco? ¿Dónde está El Banco? The newspaper, shoes and boots. Hey, dude. I'm gonna try and look around. I like seeing all these places. Confectionery, theater now showing, Blackwater Grand now showing. Okay. Can you go in this theater? I don't remember ever going there. There we go. West Elizabeth Bank. I'm guessing this is the one. Good for you, dude. Bought some Norwegian dividend stocks. I'm big on dividend stocks. If you're looking to start buying stocks on a regular basis and you want to invest in something that'll pay you back, check out SCHD. It's a really good one. Coming out of the rain here, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you? Good day.
Yeah, I'm looking for Mr. Atherton. I'm a friend of Mr. Getty's over at Pronghorn Ranch.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Atherton is in his office. Hey, please head in.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can I help you?
I hope so. I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
Spatula. What's up?
An old ranch, Beecher's Hope.
The land owning classes.
That old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? Which folk?
Mr. Getty's? I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown
A man with
farm
two names
on
money.
account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Thank you, Lone Wolf. We'll check it out right after this.
Promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Funds make
Now,
sense,
of course,
Buster.
we'll be
Keep up with the
expecting you to
market.
make regular
Sometimes you get lucky.
payments, and given a lack of much
And yeah,
evidence
John
you
is-
got any means of
he's not a-
repaying, the terms won't be too great.
He's not really a
But
good
if my
talker.
cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Can't read, can't swim.
Thank you.
Now, of course,
Shit
we'll be
drawing.
expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Geddes.
Geddes
I
spaghettis.
heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Well, come back when you're done and we'll fix up the paperwork.
All right, fair enough. So I got to finish this, and then we'll go check out that. I think I got to finish this. I don't think I have a choice. Let's see what it tells me, though. Maybe not. Maybe that's just round one. All right. Gavin. Gavin. All right, so you said near the A and San Luis River. This little cabin? I'm gonna guess that's it. Let's put a teleport there and oops. Oh shit, my bad. What is going on? That's true. John really doesn't get to pay back, huh? I'm trying to figure out why my thing isn't working. Why can't I get into... Because I'm on the horse? There we go. Further west. Oh, okay. Different part of the map. I see. So it's the other part that says San Luis over here. Gotcha. This little thing. Let's teleport to waypoint. Bada bing. It's a perfect start. Yep, it's exactly what I wanted. Ah, there is a black flower right there. And it just moved. It just moved. Palm trees, sand, and a black flower. Ancient necklace. And a platinum band. Okay. Wait, is there something in that? This is fascinating. I don't know. I don't see what that is. Let's try photo mode, see if I can make something out of it. Yep, I got the jewelry. Oh, hey, be nice. Be nice. See if I can zoom. Oh, no. It's like a cutscene. What's up, Joker? I don't want to die. This is funny that won't let me zoom in on that text. It moved. You guys saw it move, right? I don't think that was John moving it. It kind of... It sort of shimmied. What the... Okay, I think, some mushrooms on a necklace. Ooh, bread chunk. I'll take it. So how does this lead to me being, like, better off? Some food. Okay. A little bit of booze. Connected to the strange man. Okay. I mean, this definitely is a strange place. Like...
Si un caballo está cansado, lo azotas. Si está muy cansado, lo azotas más. Un caballo es un caballo. ¿Serio? Sí, te vi dándote.
Un caballo es un caballo. A horse is a horse, of course. This is fascinating. I don't know what to do. Can I, like, cut it down? No, I can't do anything to it. Well, let's take a look at the necklace. I don't know what to say about this. I like that there's speculation about what it is, but I also wish I kind of... So a platinum band, so somebody's wedding ring, essentially. And then an ancient necklace from a long time ago. It does look like an orchid, like a really healthy one. Ancient necklace from a long time ago. And there's a lone person on a horse in the painting in front of like some sort of shack. Maybe this is a location? There are boats. Look at this thing. That's so cool. Thank you, Lone Wolf. I'm glad somebody knew where this was. I would just have walked by that and not even noticed it, but since the blind man said it, I'm now asking myself, what will happen when I talk to the blind man the next time? These are Joshua trees. That right there is a Joshua tree. That's protected in California, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, where are there palm trees other than Guarma? Where are palm trees? Let's see if we can get in, look in here. Nope. Can't really look. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How fascinating. Love it. I don't see any palm trees, so it's not here, but I wonder how that could be a reference to the strange man, unless he's here somewhere, which I don't think he's here. But it could be a reference back to Red Dead Redemption 1, I guess. Well, I'm gonna go take a picture next to it. Don't see a nice flower like that very often. Again, this is why I love playing games live on YouTube. You get to see all these interesting things, and we piece together little things that we know about the game that maybe... There we go. That will probably do. Looks like he's kind of smelling it. Try and put that right in the middle. It's close enough. I can do anything, Clever Joker. Pretty much anything. It could be Tahiti. That's a good point. Let me grab a little quick snap of this. Oh, that's right. I'm on PC. Just hit F12. Neat. Very cool. Clever Joker, I proved that no matter how much money you have, he'll never go to Tahiti. I had like $15 million with Arthur, and we never did go to no Tahiti. Now the mystery of the black orchid is going to haunt me. I'm going to have to look that up and see what's happening. What does it show? Where in this game would there be palm trees? Look kind of like an oasis, like a palm tree surrounded oasis somewhere, which I could see in Mexico. Probably be some palm trees there. Okay, back to it. We also need faith. That's right. This is true. Scratching post. I'm impressed. I'm just going to look right across here. I don't know why. I don't think there's going to be anything here, but... Oops. Oops. I should not have let him go so high in the air. All right. Fair enough. Fair. Would be pretty cool. Tahiti sounds cool. Now, which side of the map did I end up on? Probably this side, yeah. Why did it drop me from the sky? That was really weird. He did die. There we go. I'll get back to playing the story in a minute. I just want to come over here and see if there's anything interesting. Maybe trigger some Red Dead Redemption 1 music. Yep. You think you know. Oh, awesome. Sandstorm. These are fairly rare, in my experience. More common with John. For some reason. I don't know why. You're absolutely right. It is a good thing. It's a great way the game just keeps it interesting. You did such a wonderful job writing this game. Oh, come on. You can do this. You get a horse.
All right, girl.
Hey, Rachel.
Easy there.
Really not a lot over here, but sometimes you get to hear Red Dead Redemption 1 music, which is pretty cool. A lot of cactuses, cacti, I guess is what you would say. Some cool places to camp. Nothing to hunt. I don't think there's any animals here except for this horse now. And John. But in some areas, like if I keep heading east, I think it'll trigger some music at some point. You can see in the distance there's that little red dot. That's part of a mod that I've installed that allows you to get to Mexico with a quick... There should be one on this side too. They're just like little teleport stations. Yep. Yeah, that would be from Red Dead Redemption 1. It's kind of like a... I think the best place to get it is over here by the castle. I think it's down this way somewhere. It's here somewhere. Where are you? Could just as easily go on the map and teleport there, but it's more fun to do it this way. Look at that. Arthur, thank you. Thank you for gifting a membership, and it went to Proud Monkey. Proud Monkey will be stoked. Very nice person from Mark's community. Can you get into Central America? No, we can only go into Mexico. So this is the typical, this is the typical New Austin soundtrack. I want to hear, oh man, I'm way inland. I need to be like way back down here. I think the castle is down here somewhere.
Easy now.
And another thank you. But YouTube has a thing or two to say about that now. Damn it, YouTube. Yeah, here we should be able to hear some Red Dead Redemption music. You broke the damn wheel. It's okay. I appreciate your attempt. It's well respected. Thank you so much. What a time to have a gray nickname. You're damn right. But unfortunately, that tool only works once in a while. I wish we could just click on people's names and give it to them. That would be the ideal way to do it. Yeah, we're going to find Javier at some point. He's gone, but... Brave Kratos! Bow and shotgun call to arms in Valentine. That sounds like a lot of fun. It's weird. When I was playing as Arthur, they played the Red Dead Redemption 1 music a lot through here. Just going to do something. We'll put a super jump on so it's a little easier to get it. Oop. That's not what I wanted. Get up there. There you go. All this is just a facade. Except for this, apparently. Apparently... that was a particularly bad hit. Come on, play us some music. I want to hear it before I move on. It's crazy. Game development is so weird. Like, they put this here but put no hitboxes in, so there's no floor and no walls. I'm pretty good, Clever. He's pretty good. Plus, I don't know. I don't have anything to lose. Here, Progs. Well said. I know you do great with this, Proud Monkey, and hello. I'm just way out of the boundaries of the game, trying to make it trigger some stuff. I wanted to play music from the previous game, from Red Dead Redemption 1, and it sometimes does so if you spend enough time on this part of the map, where you're not supposed to be. And like in 5 minutes, I'll go back if it doesn't work. It really does. I want it to play. I probably could trigger it to play whatever I want, but I want it to play on its own. I'm looking forward, after I'm done with the epilogue here, it's sort of once I get ready to play, I want to play the, I don't think it's remastered, but like the PC version, or maybe the port on PS5 of Red Dead Redemption 1. Proud Monkey, thank you for gifting the membership. YouTube is so mean to my channel for some reason. You're probably going to notice you get refunded for your membership. For some reason, it works sometimes and it breaks other times. I've contacted support, but they won't help me. I don't have enough subscribers for them to help me. So thank you very much. You will probably get that refunded. If you don't, it will go to me, but usually they just refund you. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's really strange. But the spirit... I appreciate the spirit. Thank you so much. And believe me, I've tried. I've contacted them like 3 or 4 times, had long email conversations, and sometimes it feels like that they might use AI to support small channels. Like if you don't have 50,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers or whatever, they use AI because they're very nice. They just don't make any sense most of the time. So it's not playing it for me. That's really weird. I appreciate that, and you, Progs. I've never really thought about it, but I think I can play the music through here. Cloud editor? Weird. I can make clouds? Well, that's really weird. That's not the music I'm looking for. I've never tried to find it, but let's try and find... Whoa. Dusk came quickly today. Nope. I bet it would be in... Oh, I've totally crashed the game doing this before. It's pretty cool. Meteor shower. I hope I don't die. Frogs. Thank you, Clever Joker. Thank you, Progs. I think it's broken for the day, though, unfortunately. IPL map sets. Oh, that's interesting. You can do all sorts of stuff with this that I don't know enough about. But I'm not finding one. Hey, fireworks. I'm not finding one for music. Maybe it's miscellaneous. Ah, there we go. Game music. Let's see what we got. So much. I would have to know what it's called, I guess. I wonder what the first 3 letters stand for. I'm gonna try and find the M. Interesting, Proud Monkey. That's strange. I didn't... You mean on the, what Streamlabs says? It might be based on, like, what software I use. And Lone, you said you heard it more towards the end. There's Guarma, Hideout. What's IND? Oh, probably... Mag demo? Where you eventually fall into Guarma, yep. I don't even know how these are all organized. I don't know what those stand for. Marston, this is probably Marston, M-A-R. Good night, Clever Joker. Thank you. How do I get it to play different things? Masni, MC, what? ME, Mexico. MP, that's not it. So I don't know. I don't know how to, I don't know what the songs are called. Mud. It's cool though. After a while, you could probably figure all this stuff. You could just like figure out what these mean. Do-do-do. O'Driscoll. Okay, so this must be like nicknames for certain parts of the game. It's so fascinating. I could do this like for hours. I'm gonna try something here. Game music. Go all the way to the top. Maybe there's a search. Edward, what's up? Progs, you're gonna watch NBA playoffs? Right on. I'm looking forward to the Stanley Cup playoffs, hockey stuff, but how do you get to the top of this? This is a lot. There's a lot of music in this game. A lot of random sounds. Interesting, Proud Monkey. I probably wrote that. Gifted 1 membership to the channel. Gifted 1 Mr. Michael Musk membership. I think it has to do with what software you use to run things. Yeah, you're right. Probably some Red Dead Online soundtracks as well. Going to the top of this better have a search. Yeah, it does. Oh god, I could have just went to the bottom. Let's stop the music for a minute. And search for Mexico? No. Okay. We will search instead for MEX. No. Search for RDO? No, this is Robert Downs, right? Isn't that the guy's name? Yeah, the stuff from Streamlabs, I can change the words, but from YouTube, it should just be the same. But you could be right. I might have a different type of channel. YouTube's very confusing. I think it's YouTube that's doing it. I mean, the actual thing where it says Streamlabs, when Streamlabs chimes in, that's me. That's a bot that I run, but this other stuff, that like the green thing that says gifted 1 membership, that comes from YouTube. I don't make those. I can't think of what else that would be called. Well, anyway, this was fun. I'll try and, like you said, Lone Wolf, I'll try to go to the edge of the map. I've had it like right around that castle, but right, that is YouTube, Progs. That is definitely YouTube, not me. Can't change that one. I love being out in the desert. It's so cool. Over here in Mexico, we're really not ever supposed to get in this game, although it seems like they wanted us to. I agree, Edward. Both of the soundtracks are really well made. But it's weird because usually when I'm over here, because I'm in Mexico right now, off the map, where you're not supposed to be, and usually when we're on this side of the river, it plays Red Dead Redemption 1 music, but it's not doing it for some reason. And I'm about 2 minutes away from going back to playing the game, but still beautiful. Looks cool out here. There's a floating rock for some reason. I don't know what it's doing out here, but it looks suspicious. Yep, that looks weird. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe that'll trigger some music. There's nobody out here, just me, the floating rock, these plants. Yeah, they didn't clean this part of the game up very well. It's just here. No birds, not a bird in the sky. Yeah, it looks a lot like Arizona, New Mexico. I feel there probably are parts of Mexico that look this way, but then again, at this time, Mexico would have been freshly its own state, and a lot of this land would have been maybe considered Mexico in the time, like Arizona, New Mexico, Southern California. There's an invisible giant underneath the boulder. Well, I'm gonna shoot him. That's so weird. Okay, anyway, let me get back to the game. It's a fun little run off the storyline. We'll go right here and go get these bounties. I want to make the teleport thing. It used to do like the GTA 5 thing where the camera would go way up and come right back down. Except for the floating rock. It does look really familiar, I agree. I'm gonna have to bring... Dang it. Hey, oh, teleporting always makes me poop too. Alright, let me get a rifle. And a shotgun. Sounds good. South Dakota, I've never been up there. Never been up there personally. I'm sure there's something. Beecher's Hope is off to my... behind me? Right here? There it is. There's supposed to be some people squatting here, so we're going to take care of business. Arthur, does teleporting make you poop? I'm guessing it's whoever has that fire going right over there, but This is my new property. This is what I've just borrowed a bunch of money to get. It doesn't really come with much except for some garbage and a little pot-bellied stove, which is cool. You're doing a little magic. Speaking of Hocus Pocus, correct me if I'm wrong, Edward. Did you play the Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy? I think you said that, right? Every time? Me too. Same thing as planes. No, I'm just kidding. Edward, I think I remember you mentioning that you played and enjoyed Hogwarts Legacy. That's now on PlayStation Plus. It just arrived like today or yesterday. It's on PlayStation Plus now, so everybody can play it. Jimbo, you liked it too? Right on. I have not really seen much of it. Maybe Edward shared a little bit of it that I probably watched. No. I want to see where we're at. All right, not done yet though. Okay, cool. I might pick it up. I don't know. My sister said it was pretty good. I don't know. I've seen Harry Potter before, I guess, but I don't know the differences between the movies. I rode the rides at Universal. That's fun. Okay. All right. Definitely worth it. I wouldn't really call myself a Harry Potter fan, but I don't dislike the series. So I got that going for me. I'm just trying to find the mission start here. Where are we at? Where's the guys that I'm supposed to clear out of here? This game is being really weird today about starting missions. It's this, right? Isn't there supposed to be some guys sitting here? Play piano. Did it just say play piano? It did, right? Did everyone else see that? Oh, you didn't see that because that was behind me. Hey, Rachel? Can you get out of here for a minute? It does. It says play piano. What happens? Where's the piano? There's a piano right here, guys. This is crazy. Instead of the three men, it's a piano. Good, Pavel. I'm glad you're feeling good. That's awesome. The pizza healed you, I think. He plays the same songs as Arthur, too. This is John in his later life. He used to airplay the guitar. No one could hear it, but it seemed like he could hear it. Oh, Stitch's birthday's today, 11. That's old, dude. Happy birthday, Stitch. Buster, you do a little air guitar? I get it, me too. I do a little bit of both, air guitar, real guitar, whatever. Depends on what's nearby. This one goes out to Stitch. Well, that's the oddest thing I've seen today. An invisible piano. Oh, here they are. Deadly. Stay off my property, okay? Now she's mine. I skipped the dialogue and everything. This game, I'm gonna go ahead and say it that the mods I have installed are really screwing with the epilogue. This is very strange. Yeah, right, Lone Wolf? Now the question is that a piano that's inside Beecher's Hope after the house is built? Because I could see that. I could see it being a piano inside Beecher's Hope. But really, who knows?
Ah, it's you, the man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
I shot them in the
Okay.
face. That's how I made out.
I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign
Well,
here
things we do
and
for
here.
our spouses, right? Exactly. It'd be funny, too, to think about those NPCs standing there going, do you hear piano? I swear I hear piano. John's over there air pianoing. It's funny how John is so simple. He's like,
Now we
stamp
own
it.
you, Mr.
Stamp it.
Marston, and we own Mr. Milton, too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
Lone Wolf spatula. That's it then.
Congratulations. You are
Invisible
now a
piano
real
really drives up
American,
that asking
indebted
price.
And owned by
It's the only one on the market.
I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
Probably not far from the truth. Revenge is a fool's game. So is homeownership.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here. I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit.
John's not smart
Maybe
enough to
a
ask
little
what the
bit.
interest rate was. He
Well,
just
you're
signed.
dead.
He doesn't even know what he wants.
Not yet.
Hey, there's the horse with the
I got some
mustache.
things to take care
Oh,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's a slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
You know, I heard
little
someone
pity,
in
will ya?
public reference lumbago the other day,
Come on, then.
and they were not talking about Red Dead Redemption. And I think they said it was something
horse?
like in a,
Get on it.
like, it is a real thing, but it was something from a Western movie. That lumbago actually means, oops, lower back pain.
Ready, Marston?
All
Come on.
lumbago means that your lower back, the bottom of your back hurts. You know what? I'm talking to my friends right now. If you could just calm down, Unc.
You're a good girl now.
Yeah, it's just lower. It makes sense, like lumbar, lower back, lumbar. It's one of those things. But I heard, like I said, I was just sitting, I think it was like at a bar or something, and I heard some guys talking about it, like, oh, you got lumbago? And I was like about to turn around and be like, are you guys Red Dead Redemption nerds too? Like, do you want to talk? They weren't talking about Red Dead Redemption. They were older,
I can see we're
like
headed west.
older.
You know, speaking in monosyllables,
And they were
don't
trying to
seem
remember what
interesting. It
movie it
makes
was
you
from.
seem stupid.
And I was like,
Care how I sing.
I've never heard lumbago in my
Where
life
west
until
are
this
we
game.
headed, you damn grunting fool.
This ranch, a ranch.
Here you
I
go,
bought
Chewie.
just now.
Is that
Now you
what
can drink
you're
your tea
doing
or
in the
coffee and
bank?
say, I am Groot.
Spending all your money? Oh, on a
As you know,
ranch
mine
in the
is
armpit of West Elizabeth.
Soviet.
Oh, my
is
lord.
Metro.
Not that that's any of your concern, but I was in
Uncle
the
is a
bank
great
borrowing
character.
money.
Well, that's even worse.
He's good comic
You
relief,
can run from a bounty, John. You can't
especially
run from a
the
bank.
the interactions between him
Abigail
and
there?
Arthur.
No.
I really like them.
She's, her and Jack will wait
Buster,
until I'm set up.
is that a
before joining me
confession?
out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman.
Right,
but,
well said, Lone
you know,
Wolf.
this makes me think.
And G1, I like it when games have some history. You're right. It's fun. And that little
Just
historic
bought this
background. It's
place.
great.
And you're lucky I'm showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. Dude, my phone is like ringing off the hook right now. I don't understand. Leave me alone. I'm busy. You know what's weird? For a second, the music sounded like the Berserker song.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Okay.
What do you think?
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
I don't know. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we gonna farm here? Rocks?
We?
You don't have a hope here without a wise hand
Very,
at the tiller.
very
of
well
that.
said,
Get out of
G1.
here.
That's
On your
true.
way.
No, you're stuck with
Games
me.
have made me
Because
so
I'm
smart
stuck
and
with
so
you.
good with my hands and stuff.
The
Like,
rock farmer.
it's wild.
You think I'm an idiot?
No, I know you're an idiot.
No, I know you're an idiot. Oh, Arthur, you finally got to see the Uncharted movie. Like Pavel said, it's not a bad movie per se. It's just a rough example. That's not the right word. If you're an Uncharted games fan, it's not awesome, but it's not bad as an action movie. Or if you never saw Uncharted before, I think it could be really fun. I think the casting for it was kind of weird and messed up, but G1, you get phone calls but no message. As you know, I answer the phone as if I'm at the front desk as a hotel, because my phone actually tells me when it thinks it's spam. So I answer the phone, front desk, how can I help you? And I'd guess about 60% of the time they just hang up. And then the other time they go, is this Michael? We're calling to talk about home improvement? And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. You just called an inside line at a hotel. We don't need any home improvement. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. We'll take you off the list. Or sometimes if I'm like outdoors or driving, I'll answer the phone and say, security. And they almost always hang up. Like as if I'm at a security checkpoint somewhere. That's how I picture it anyway. Fair review, Pavel. Not ideal, but not bad. Right. People get too stuck on everything having to be very good. I would say it's a 5 or 6, maybe even a 7, depending on what angle you look at it at. But that's not bad. It's still worth watching. It's just not the Uncharted that we want, which was, what's his name? Dylan, the guy from Firefly. That's who I wanted to play Drake. I think he did it in a little short film that we watched together, and it was really good. Nathan Dylan? No, that's not his name. Jesus, Unc. Put some clothes on.
Oh, hey, Uncle.
Morning, John.
Yeah, but Arthur, you're looking at it through the eyes of an Uncharted fan. I think if we never heard of Uncharted before, if you never played it, you might go like, it was alright. It was an action movie. It was fine. But as far as being part of the Uncharted story, I agree. It was shit. They did a terrible job. But as a movie, as a standalone, setting all that aside in my mind, I didn't like it. I mean, sorry, I didn't hate it. But Tom Holland was a strange choice for Drake. I don't know why. Yeah, and I like, what's his name? Mark Wahlberg. I don't hate Mark Wahlberg. I just think he was a really weird casting. All of them. All of the main characters in that movie were very strange. Proud Monkey says, we'll take you off the list usually means they'll call you back. It does. It's true. But I laugh at them, and I find it funny. I can't remember, there was another person in that movie that I was like, why are they on this movie? But yeah, my verdict is maybe a 5, maybe up as high as a 7 if you've never seen Uncharted. But no. A lot of video games that get converted to movies are terrible.
How about this, eh?
How about it?
Well, all them, it's us 3 left at the end.
I heard Sadie might still be alive.
Sadie? How'd you hear that?
She sent me a telegram. Said she's in Valentine.
Sadie sent you a telegram and you ain't paid a visit on her? What's wrong with you, man?
It's been a long time.
Thanks, Uncle.
Time. Sadie wants to see you. You go see her. John Marston, really. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Jesus, Uncle.
John, you're embarrassing yourself.
It's so difficult, Pavel. I don't envy the people that need to turn games into movies or TV shows. Like, I don't really want to talk about the Last of Us TV show, but it's another one where the casting was probably not perfect.
I'm back, girl.
I watch movies all the time, Progs. I prefer them to TV. I like watching movies a lot. But I watch, like, a lot of older movies.
Whoa, now.
I repeat movies, too, a lot. I work from home, so, like, when I'm not doing this and I'm working, I'll just put a movie on in the background or whatever. I do not even have cable TV, Lone Wolf. I watch all YouTube. Anything I get, even news and stuff, you usually get it from either YouTube or Tubi or over the air, like HD over the air stuff. Yeah, yeah, Arthur. Yep. It would be a fun experiment to say, grab someone that you know that has never ever heard of or played Uncharted and have them watch the Uncharted movie. I think that would be a fun ass experiment. It would be cool because sitting with them, something would happen and you'd go like the airplane scene where he's like on, you know, the classic Uncharted airplane scene. I'd be watching the movie with them like this. Like, well, how are you reacting to this? Because that was an exciting scene, but again, it's unbelievable with Spider-Man. I mean, Tom Holland is a nice guy, I think, but he's not Drake. He's not Nathan Drake. I am not up on Jimbo. I'm not up on The Last of Us Season 2 because Season 1 kind of put me off. I don't know. It's, again, if you never played the game, it might be good, but the casting ruins the immersion for me. I don't like it. I'm like, I don't know. And I don't mean it to be rude or mean. I just think they could have done a better job. Think about all the cosplayers, the actual voice actor, all these people that exist out there who could have played Ellie, and they chose this other person. And while Pedro Pascal doesn't really look like Joel, I think he's closer. He looks more like Joel than she looks like Ellie, and then pretty much everybody. There's a bunch of other characters that I'm like, I don't think that's not how this is supposed to work.
Slow now.
Proud Monkey, I 100% agree. It's very rare for a book to become a great movie. Some that come off the top of my head. Great books to movie. Misery by Stephen King was an awesome book to movie. But you're right, original content is almost always the best. Stephen King's Misery was awesome. It's great representation of the book. Hunter Thompson's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, wonderful representation of the book. Thanks to Johnny Depp and Benicio del Torres. And great filming and effects and stuff. So they're out there. They're rare. It's really the way that it goes. Oh yeah, and yep, I'm with it. GHXS. I'm in the epilogue. This is John. So I'm in epilogue 1. I'm right there with everybody talking to, like, Abby should be Ellie. Yep, the actress that they got to play Abby. And I believe that there is a beefcake actress, female actress out there who definitely could have played Abby. You know, I totally think that could be. Yeah, I love Fear and Loathing too. I've read all of Hunter Thompson books. I love them. Here's another example, Proud Monkey, speaking of Hunter Thompson. While Johnny Depp was spending time with Hunter Thompson, learning about him to play that role, he came across a manuscript, and it was a book that Hunter wrote when he was like in his 20s, about a few years where he lived in Puerto Rico, and Hunter had never submitted it for publishing. And Johnny read it and was like, I love this, you have to publish this. And it became the book, The Rum Diaries, which was, I think, the last book he published, even though it was written when he was like 21 or 23 or something. that movie's trash. The movie that they made out of Rum Diary, starring Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, it's a turd. It's a total turd. And it's like sad. It's very hard. Taking original content that's not a movie and turning it into a movie is really, really difficult.
Let up.
Oh, good. Arthur, I'll be interested in hearing what you think of the person they chose to play Abby. Jimbo. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Arthur's probably going to have similar feelings. I'm not trying to influence you at all, but I know how you and I kind of think similarly about this kind of stuff. Jimbo, you're so on point. That is so perfect. I hadn't thought about that, but you're absolutely right. Really strongly agree with you. I'm going to use that with someone. The next person I talk to about this in real life is going to hear your analogy. And I really wanted to be supportive, because I think giving someone a shot to play a role where they look nothing like the character, where they really don't even have any of the spark of the original character, sometimes that can really work. Like, that's not unheard of. I really wanted it to work. I wanted it to, but it just didn't work for me. And I would rather just cherish the memories I have of The Last of Us than force myself to watch a TV show that I don't think is doing it right.
Blow it.
Whoa. Where am I? This is what I like about you running this game without the map, because I don't even recognize this. I see that it's a place where trees have been cut down, so there was some logging happening here, I guess. But this doesn't look familiar to me at all. Fair. Spatula. That's fair. Yep.
Good morning.
This is where Appleseed was set up a year ago or whatever, when the gang was all together. It looks so different. I guess maybe I just haven't been on this part of the map in a while. The burrito-less Abby. Hey, rats. Wonderful. They left some food behind. Bread chunk. Oh, that's gotta be good. No, we'll just eat that. John doesn't care. He's just like, whatever. Must be full of whatever that is. Nope. There we go. Canned meat. Little spam. I haven't played the epilogue in so long. I only played the epilogue during my first playthrough, because when I did Evil Arthur, I had no purpose. I was like, all right, well, I saw Evil Arthur. You can't really be Evil John. There's nothing to it. It doesn't matter. Well, this is interesting. She's get leg, chest, bicep, back, and belly day. Yeah, it's funny because we're back on like the legit map, and it just looks so different than I remember. It's really cool. The chipmunk statue? Is that what you mean? Or the squirrel statue? Or what do you mean, something else? Or just a good place to hunt chipmunks? It's cool to see all this garbage that they left behind. I feel like you could jump from a train there. Chipmunk hunting. For the zoologist, I pretty much just ended up being by the water. If you go by a water source, you basically catch whatever you want. For the Drezine. Sounds familiar, but I can't remember what that is. bird? Are you a moody camper?
Hey, you don't belong here.
Yeah, you're a moody camper. See you later. They're so moody. Just let it be. Let it be. I'm just riding my horse. You don't own this land. There's a song about it. It's my land. It's your land. You know. Oh, yep. Yep, the handcart for the train, right. I've ridden one of those twice. Once for a long time. The other for less. Oh, get out of here, Jimbo.
Easy now.
Who's this? I hear somebody crying.
Lily May.
Oh, this dude.
That rotten witch.
Got quite an arm on you.
Ain't much in the mood for company right now, partner.
All right. You don't strike me as a happy fella.
Making my life a misery, day and night. All those years, chasing her. Well, she didn't want nothing to do with me.
Just let her go.
It's woman problems, right? Might be better you spoke to the lady.
Look at the boats. There's
You know,
two boats
you
right
remind
here.
me of a feller I talked to years ago. I was slinging these pebbles then, too.
Arthur.
Feller told me to be a good man and the wife come.
Fire
That's to
bottle.
ruin
Okay.
my life.
Listen, partner. I'm hardly one to give marriage advice.
We'll let him talk a little bit first.
It's better if you stick to it.
Can't make things worse, I suppose. See you, mister.
Yeah, later on. Nice talking to you and stuff. Like, yeah, you can hold this. I got what I wanted out of him.
Just solved your problems.
Nice, John. John says, just solve your problems. Like a boss, dude. See, it was worth listening to him for a minute. Where the heck's my horse? Come on, don't be shy. Get up here. Arthur. Yes. Yes, he was. Yep. Yeah, his women problems are over. There will not be a problem. At this stage of the game, it really doesn't matter what you do. Nice, Lone Wolf. It doesn't matter. I mean, there's no reason for John to be high or low honor. Which I think is fine. I think it's fair that they just allowed you to do whatever you want in the epilogue, because you can't really change. You can't change what's going to happen. The first game begins here, basically. So it doesn't really matter. They couldn't do anything to make it change the story. Also solved her problems, yeah. It's a win-win-win. Everybody wins. She doesn't have a stalker, annoying dude following her around all the time. He isn't gonna be bothering anybody. And I don't have to listen to him complain. Perfect. Solid, Lone Wolf, yep. It was awesome that John said that. Oh, cool. Now with like blood on our hands, we just burned a man to death for no reason. We'll go see Sadie. We'll go check in with my old friend Sadie. That's this way, huh? That's a damn good question. What is... Oh, I'm marinating some chicken, bone-in chicken thighs. I marinated them in Japanese barbecue sauce, which is a lot like American barbecue sauce, just a little bit more sweet. A little less smoky, more sweet. And some vegetables. I don't know. We gotta go grocery shopping too, so maybe something that we find there. What'd you eat? that Sadie's horse? Sadie's just been sitting here for weeks waiting for me. She's a good friend.
I thought I told you to leave it, Bubba.
I thought to myself, who this little girl thinks she telling anything to.
Enjoy your drink in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
What that mean?
For the last
What that
time.
mean?
Leave me alone.
I love Sadie.
What?
Get the hell out of here before she kills us all.
Ooh, goulash is good.
Get out of here.
Spatula made Wagyu burgers in the air fryer. Stellar.
John Marston.
You guys are eating good.
It is good to see you.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive.
By the way, pizza weekend was super
Milton,
fun. Thank you
are
guys
you?
for contributing.
Guess I didn't do it.
I feel like I ate
Good
5
job
pizzas
hiding my
yesterday.
identity. We didn't hear nothing about you.
You kill a feller up by Roanoke?
Sure did.
I thought that sounded like you and Abigail and Jack.
Hell yeah.
Fine.
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy some property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly and some other
Bounties?
stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
I've gone straight. Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Then, maybe.
Come on, then.
Such a badass. I'd be like,
Where are we headed?
yep, let's partner up. Let's start a
Got
business.
one from New York. Good price for him.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank?
With a gun?
No, with a pen. He's an accountant, I think.
Sounds easy.
You can't get her
We
horse
got a bit of a
online?
ride.
I know.
Trying to make ends meet.
Your telegram. You said you had something to discuss. I didn't think we'd be chasing down an outlaw.
We should definitely do it every so often, Arthur. I agree.
Micah?
We got to do a movie, by the way.
I heard of someone
This weekend would
sounded
probably
like
be
him,
good
but
for me if you guys can
your bet?
hang out for a movie on Sunday.
We always said.
We got
if
Tombstone.
found him,
I know what
Hot,
we said we'd do.
waiting to be watched.
That ain't changed.
I didn't think I'd
We
see
go to
any
Otto.
of you again after you left for the Yukon.
We came back. Didn't strike it rich, as you can see.
But you're a rancher now.
Progs, you ate from
I
3
got
different
Uncle
pizzas in the
with
last
me.
3 days. They were
We'll
good,
be
but not
okay.
good enough to share on Discord.
Getting scalped by that
Yeah,
gang
food's
out
food.
there might be
You know.
preferable than living with him.
Sometimes I think the
You can
same.
always feel free to share. We won't judge. I could eat pizza every day. I just don't. I don't want to. Rosalind, thanks for subscribing. I'm still loving making pizzas though. My pizza oven, handmade dough, handmade sauce, hand shredded cheese. It's the way to go.
What can I do for you?
You can do nothing.
See what you can find. Like I said, the feller's name is Nathan Kirk. Banker, bald, 45.
45, he was an old man in the Old West. Not a lot of people, maybe bankers, but not a lot of people lived that long.
You head up that way. I'll meet you in a bit.
Thanks for subscribing, Buster. 4 years ago. This place has changed a little bit, but not much. I think he's inside here, isn't he? Yep.
You seen a fella named Kirk? A bald New Yorker?
Sure.
Where the hell is he?
He's a nice fella.
Where the hell is he?
Nasty. Where is he?
Upstairs, I think.
Think?
I know. Upstairs.
Room 3.
Okay, let me go. Yep, let's go. Getting gold on this one was tough. Super timing. Yep.
Mr. Kirk! Mr. Kirk, you in there?
Kick the door in too.
It's just a friend. Stop.
He puts up quite a fight.
It's Nathan Kirk. Oh, got him?
Uh-huh.
Come on, jump on.
This was a really tough gold mission.
I know.
Oh, no, not fire bottles. He went right. I heard this dialogue so many times. A few of you watched me try this a million times. I don't remember what the end result ended up being. It was like a special. I don't even know if I got gold.
Where are you going? Shit.
It was like taking a different route than he did through some portion at the end here. I want to say it was like cutting hard right here. Gotcha.
You're monsters! Monsters! Get off of me!
I'll tie the bastard. I am tired.
Yeah, I tried this so many times. Hey, you got some bulldog spicy ramen? I just bought 2 of it
Thanks
as
for that,
well.
Mr. Kirk. Real fun.
That carbonara is so good. I'm gonna try the spicy sometime this week.
It's all a mistake. My wife is a desperate woman. Are you married, sir?
None of your business what I am.
None of your business.
Make me do it.
Enjoy that bulldog. I'm a big fan of it right now.
Bad. There is a difference.
Hope the spicy one is as good. The carbonara is ridiculously good.
I ain't been paid yet.
Send it on my behalf to West Elizabeth Cooperative Bank in Blackwater. Pay down my loans. Might make them happy to see I've got a boss.
So I've got a couple of other leads I could use your help with if you're interested. I'm usually at the saloon in Blackwater.
I need money pretty bad, so I'll come find you.
They just keep pulling him back in. Silver. Oh, what did I do wrong? I must have taken too long to catch him, to find him. Yep. After arriving in Strawberry, locate the bounty within 30 seconds. But I got him within 115. That would have been a gold run.
Okay.
Is it the pink container? Carbonara? It's damn good. Enjoy it. But pay close attention to the instructions. It's got a weird way to make it. At least on the big pink one that I got, it was like you fill it to the line with boiling water, and then you poke 3 holes in the side of the container and like strain off all but 2/3 of a cup. I just strained 2/3 of a cup in and then strained it like into a container and then strained the rest of it into the sink. It was a little weird, but it worked out really well. It was delicious. Super tasty. My mouth is watering right now. I would eat one right this second. But I gotta be careful. There's a lot of sodium in all ramen. So I try to limit myself to maybe 1 a week. I'm not a health fanatic, but I would like to live a long time. At least moderately long. If I can make it to 75 or 80, I'd be pretty happy about that.
Easy there.
Well, okay, let's see. It's on the map. I don't think I really have enough time to do anything particularly useful. Back at Beecher's Hope, there's things to be done. I really want to know. Hang on a second. I want to take a second here. 1 second. Let's do this. We'll go into my office. Step into my office. Whoa, what's going on with the green screen? Why is it all sparkly looking? That doesn't look right. Nope, that's not right either. There, that's better. You used to eat them every day with a hot dog? That's funny. I mean, that sounds pretty good. That really honestly sounds pretty nice. I want to research this black flower a little bit. And just give me a second. I'll bring it on screen. I just want to make sure I don't dox myself opening a browser here. All right, let's see. Let's do a little research. Let me bring this back. So Blind Man Cassidy, this is probably just quotes from him. So that's not what I'm looking for. What was that, a reference to the Black Dahlia? All right, I seriously don't know how that can be something in the game, considering is there even an ocean in this game, let alone palm trees? You're going to be stranded on an island and have to find a black virgin to escape. That's not how that works. I used to be, let's see. So these people don't know. Lady of the Night Orchid. Sorry, it's Reddit, so I don't know what this is going to say. I found the old blind man with this message about the flower in the sand and what have you. Then I noticed a black flower icon popped up on my map. The legendary pronghorn was there and a lightning-struck wagon with nothing to loot. What? There was no black flower icon. There's a black flower in the house in New Austin near the scratching post. Behind it is a painting of a beach and palm trees, and if you search the drawer underneath, you find an ancient necklace. Has a high value for a necklace, but nothing big, and it seems to not serve any purpose. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So this person saw a flower and didn't realize that it was the prairie poppy. So they must have been doing, I guess he does draw like plants and stuff on there. Huh. So this tells us nothing. So here's someone dressed as maybe John, could be Arthur too. Just the reward is just a disappointing piece of jewelry. This not side mission is on my list of conspiracies for things that got cut during development. There are over 20 trinkets that were cut, and I imagine one of them would have been reward for finding the flower. For what I know, that would be a part of cut content that a theory said that Arthur and his girlfriend, I don't remember the name, would go live there in a secret ending where Arthur lives. But that's just a theory. Mary, that would have been cool, even though Mary's a jerk. No, not Mary. There's a second love interest that actually could work out with Arthur that got cut. She would have been on Guarma at the same time as most of the gang. I heard there was going to be a lot of love interest mechanics. I don't mind they're gone, but hearing about content is always sad. That was Eliza, of course, not in the final version of the game. Okay. Why doesn't this get made into DLC? Cries. We didn't get any DLC. It is pretty sad. They cut a ton of content against Dan Houser's wishes. If it weren't for him, Red Dead Redemption 2 would have been nothing like the game we got. He fought to keep in what's there. Rockstar didn't want this game to be too engaging, lest players ignore Red Dead Online and don't buy gold bars. It's weird, though, because they gave up on Red Dead Online in the first couple of years. If Houser had his way and all the cut content made it into the final product, we would have been even more awestruck. Yeah, I think that's what we're learning, Arthur. Here we go. Finally, after a year of joining this sub, I found something I didn't know. So this person joined Red Dead Mysteries and finally learned something. Can you pick the flower? No, it did move. I saw it shake. hella late, but apparently this is the cabin where Charles's dad flees to after the military kidnaps Charles's mother. There's apparently a random dialogue that happens in which Charles tells that his dad called his mom his black flower. He says his dad became an alcoholic after that, which fits all the booze bottles in the cabin, and outside there's a Native American burial site / shrine. So the ancient necklace is probably Charles's mother's. I'm going to go with this. If there's dialogue that really matches up, I don't remember hearing Charles call his mom or say that his dad called his mom a black flower, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. There's a lot of dialogue in this game. Wow, this is pretty in-depth. Charles Smith, he joined the Vanderlyn gang as a new member about 6 to 7 months before the events of the story. His father is African American, his mother's Native American, tribe unknown. He states that he and his father lived with his mother's tribe until the army expelled them. His mother was captured a few years later and never seen again. As a result, his father fell into depression and became an alcoholic. At the age of 12, Charles ran away and joined various gangs and crews from 98 to 99. In the Horseshoe Overlook camp near Valentine, our crew, Chapter 2, you can discover a photo of Charles as a child and his parents in the tent of Charles. If Charles is nearby, he will tell you about his father, who used to affectionately call his mother Black Flower, and who is said to have retreated to a warm region near the water since her abduction. I had tried to find the father and had a look around in Bayou La Grace, as many African Americans live there, and it is warm in that swamp area with a lot of water. However, I couldn't find any clues. Only later, with John, did I find what I was looking for. When I donated $1 to the blind beggar Cassidy and received a vision from him, the term Black Flower was used for the first time in the game. I found a cabin called the Scratching Post in the warm regions of New Austin. It is located near the San Luis River. The hut is full of various items of Native American culture and also lots of bottles of alcohol. This is true. There's a black flower in the house here. This plant really exists and is called the bat flower, among other things. In the drawer below, you'll find a unique ancient necklace and a platinum ring. The necklace could be Charles's mother's jewelry, and there is an Indian burial site in front of the house. However, it's unclear whether the father or the mother may have been buried here, according to old tradition. Charles is always a good friend of Arthur and stands by his side. Also in the epilogue, he helps John to set up his ranch. He's present at his wedding before finally emigrating to Canada to start a family and find peace. Huh. It sounds like we have to actually look at his his tent during Chapter 2. That's really interesting. And yes, Progs, there's always something new to learn. I'm going to go ahead and say this is the answer, especially if that's real. Let's see what the comments say. And pardon me if anything unfortunate comes. This is Reddit, so you never know what you're going to get. Yeah, these guys they're not really arguing it. They're just basically saying, so I don't know. Interesting. Either way, I'm going to accept that this thing that Lone Wolf helped me find today is probably it, assuming that this is true. And it looks like it's a weird thing where you actually have to look at a photo in his tent with him nearby. So the chances of that happening at the same time, I'm sure one of us could do this. I think there are lots of mods that actually can start us in Chapter 2. I could try this next week. You know, maybe. At any rate, that's about a wrap for today. If you haven't headshotted the like button, please do. It deserves it. And of course, if you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. I live stream on Mondays, which is always Red Dead Redemption related, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then on Saturday mornings as well. Got a great crew with me here. The Musk Gang is very supportive, fun, and obviously helpful in finding little Easter eggs and other tidbits about games like this. And I appreciate you all. If you have a Musk Gang logo next to your name, whether you bought it or it was gifted to you, thank you for supporting the channel. And yeah, as Arthur said, take care of yourself and each other. I'm with that, Progs. Yeah, I'll represent that. I think we should. I think one of us should. If you do get it and can record it, let's do it. Otherwise, I'm down to try that on next Monday. I'm happy to try. I'm sure that I can get a mod that starts me off in chapter 2, so I can go check it out. I'll just hang out at the camp until he's nearby and look at the picture. The chances of triggering it seem pretty low because you'd have to be standing like right there. But I bet if you wait, you could probably do it. Rest of the week is going to be pretty straightforward. On Wednesday, I think I'm going to play some more The Last of Us Part 2. Most likely No Return, the roguelike part of the game, but I might also do like a favorite chapter or something like that. And then Friday and Saturday, probably putting the final nails into God of War Ragnarok before moving on to the Valhalla DLC. And if you're in Discord, you may know, well, I guess it's only been a few of us that chatted about it, but I'm considering what to play next. I know the Days Gone remaster is supposed to come out in like 8 days. I've never played Days Gone. Well, I played like an hour or two of it, and that's come pretty well recommended. There's some other ones that I might like to try, but I don't know. We'll see. Again, I thank you guys. Thank you, Buster, Arthur, Proud Monkey, everyone who at least tried to buy gifted memberships today. I'm sorry that doesn't always work out the way we want it to, but again, if you're on Discord, I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you Wednesday at 3 p.m. Los Angeles time. I wish you all well, and go find yourself some peace, find yourself some love, and find a burrito. They're really good. Peace, love, and burritos. I'll see you soon.